we've had some spectacular opportunities to make some really wonderful pictures of the robotic arm we have here. It's parked right outside the lab window, and this is a view at the lab window during going through the Terminator, the Sunset Terminator, and you get these fantastic views of a crescent lit Earth with the arm. And here's a view of the arm. And again, I apologize, this doesn't show up well on the video of the digital still, but there's aurora activity, which you can see through the arm. You can see pink, green aurora activity through the arm, and all of this, of course, is in northern Canada.
Don, sometimes you get glow on the surface of a shuttle or the station that's facing into the RAM direction of flight. Have you guys witnessed that?
No, we haven't witnessed that. Although this glow that you see here, it almost looks like the arm has a halo around it. It looks kind of angelic. And you can see some small air glow bands on the horizon of Earth, and I was in the process of photographing the air glow bands with the arm when the sun popped over the horizon on the other side, and it lit up the arm and sort of overexposed the picture. I thought it kind of looked neat just because the arm looks like it has this angelic view to it. And here's another view of the arm with the star fields behind it. I believe that's Pollux Castor just to the right of the end effector on the arm, and we're in its current position so we can look at the nadir CBM on the node for the cleaning we did last week. It sort of looks like a street lamp. And then there's one more section here in another few seconds. City light are just amazing from orbit, and we've had the opportunity with these night cameras tweaked up to take some spectacular pictures of city light. And this is a city in northern United States. I can't remember exactly which, I can't place what city this happens to be, but we had some very clear evening passes where we could see these city lights. And it's hard to find a place on Earth that doesn't have city lights. And here's a picture of Long Island as we're off on the Atlantic side. And you can see Long Island is pretty well lit up all the way down to Baltimore, I guess.
Looks like a scattering of diamonds on black velvet.
That's a good metaphor. And again, these images just don't catch the real thing, just don't do the real thing justice. But I wanted to try, and then I share that with you folks down on the ground. And then here is the shoreline. I believe this is on one of the northern shores in Canada, and there was an array of clouds offshore that were lit by the moon, and then you could see the coastline dotted by the city light.
Do city lights along a coastline help you identify which continent you're overflying?
They do at times. They do at times. If you're familiar with your geography, for example, the LA Basin area, you can definitely tell when you're coming up to that area. And here's some more of the clouds that are over the ocean with the shore. And again, the landscape is lit fairly well by the near full moon, and then you can see a few little towns dotting on the land.
What is that light in the top left corner there? Is that a boat out in the ocean?
Oh, I think that's the cursor from the computer display that I inadvertently forgot and left in the view of the camera. I was hoping nobody would notice that.
We'll pretend it's a boat.